Convention Podcast. On today's video, we have a local convention now happening called ALLCON. I haven't been at this convention in years, probably pre-COVID, but I'm gonna walk around the convention a little bit, check some stuff out. So we're gonna look at some of that footage of me walking around the convention, and then when I get home, I'm gonna shoot the rest of this video where I just kind of talk about my impressions and everything that happened, and what I think about this, and if it's worth your time coming out, and all the cool things I saw. I might throw in some pictures with cosplayers and whatever I can find. So yeah, if you were at AllCon in Dallas though, let me know your impressions in the comments, and let's go check it out. All right, so let's talk about Alcon Dallas 2025. So this is actually the next day from when I shot all the other stuff. I went on Saturday, and now it is Sunday, which I won't be attending the second day of Alcon. But I wanted to give you a little bit of what I felt and just what I experienced throughout. Alcon was held at the Hilton. I think it's a Hilton um, in uh, in North Dallas on 635 in the tollway. If you're familiar with that area, I will say I am not a big fan of that venue because I feel like that hotel does not have the best layout for a convention like this. Everything, if you saw from the walk around, the fact that you have things on two different floors really makes it hard for you to like have like a convention that feels like one big place, right? You have people kind of hanging out in the lobby. Then you have your theater room where there's presentations and stuff on one side, and then you have to go downstairs to go to the convention floor and the market and where you have everything and your guests. So that was a little bit something. Now I paid for the day pass, which was around $40 plus tax, and you only get the pass to be in there for the day. To me, that felt a little bit pricey. I've been to smaller conventions um, that cost less, and I feel like I got a little bit more out of them. I Maybe I went at the wrong time. There was not a lot of panels going on, or maybe it was in between panels while I was shooting some of the video. This was not a comic book convention, and I knew that, so I don't blame them for not having stuff that really would interest me. Uh, they have a lot of their guests are a lot of people that have worked on especially Star Wars projects. It looks like there's a lot of Star Wars projects, but it's people that have worked like on the periphery, right? Like if I read a lot of these names, unless you are like a deep down into it, maybe you wouldn't recognize a lot of these people. Like Mickey Lewis and Scott Stevenson are probably the top build guys, and they've been on a lot of stuff like that. Just looking at all the stuff like Star Wars, Doctor Who, Craven, House of the Dragon, the Sonic movie, Fantastic Beasts. So like both of these guests have a lot of experience. But other than that, after that, like I didn't really recognize a lot of people. Like I said, it's a lot of stuff that maybe it's not fully my jam because it's more of it really felt like a little bit more of a sci-fi themed kind of convention. So as far as guests, like going just because of the guest, I that was also not something that I found that was kind of worth my ticket. And like I said, I was there for a couple of hours. There were some really cool cosplayers, which I also love. You'll probably see some pictures throughout the video of me with some of my favorite cosplayers. I ran into a Galactus, a Sub Zero, and then of course the 501st Legion is always at these local events. So I got to take a picture with Bo Katan. So that was really cool. Like I think people going in all out in their cosplay always really adds to a convention because like it just feels cool, right? Um, the staff was great. I think everyone that whether I needed help with something or even just purchasing my ticket, I think that was all very good. So I don't put any of this my lack of enjoyment, I guess, on the staff. I think they were doing great work. Uh, I was hoping going back to Alcon because I went to this convention pre-COVID, um, and I had a good time. I remember it was really fun. It felt like it was a little bit smaller, but like it packed a little bit more of a punch. But yeah, for this time around, unfortunately, I didn't feel like the $40 worth my ticket. Uh, maybe they'll hopefully this convention can kind of keep growing, but to me it just wasn't kind of worth the time. But not that's not to say that there wasn't some cool stuff. There really was. There was cool vendors. You saw them all throughout the video of me walking around. So I think maybe it's just hopefully they have if they have at least one or two guests that really feels like it's like worth me getting in there, that really adds a lot of value, I think, to your ticket price. I'm glad I only bought the 1 day ticket. I wasn't planning on coming back,
on Saturday. I mean on Sunday, unless it really grabbed my attention. But that's kind of where we are with AllCon. There'll be more little conventions hopefully soon here in the Dallas Fort Worth area that I'll be able to visit. And then, of course, we have our big convention in the summer, and then in the fall we have another one that's relatively big. So I'll be doing videos for all those as well. But if you were at Alcon, let me know what was your experience like. Did you have a specific goal in mind when going? I think it's really important, and I think it's really fun to kind of talk about all that stuff. So as always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.